nickname is Nikki, but my name ain't Nicole.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this video, I don't know if it's going up before I upload this look or if it's going up after, but this is a look that I filmed for Face Try Friday. Today is also today's Friday, but I filmed that last night because of a situation that I had, and yeah, I'm filming this now. This is a tag video. I was tagged by Danielle here on YouTube. Her link is going to be in the description box, so just go ahead and check out the video, like, comment, subscribe, you know how that goes. And it is the if I could only keep one tag, which I was looking at the categories and it's a hard life. For some of them I couldn't pick just one, so bear with me, don't judge me, because life is hard. So before we get started, I am tagging Allison, I am tagging Kristen, I am tagging Evie, I am tagging Kicking It with Kriss, I am tagging Hot Mess Ness, MUA, I am tagging Vanessa Loves the Makeup, and I think that's it. If I did not tag you and you're watching this and you want to do it, then just go for it. Basically, this video is a video about all of the makeup categories, so like foundation, primer, etc. If you can only keep one product from each category, which would it be? So the first one is primer, and I've tried primers, and I've tried a lot of primers, Korean primers. I've tried e.l.f. primer. I've tried the Professional from Benefit, but they that one would be my favorite, but they don't really have it in stock a lot here in Korea, so I can't put that on the list because I've only had it twice and it's used up and then it's gone. So for now, my current favorite primer is, yes, Aveeno Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. Don't touch me. I use this lotion as a primer. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It works, and actually I use it all the time, not just to moisturize my skin, but as a primer, and then my skin feels nice underneath my makeup. My makeup doesn't feel cakey or caked on or any of that, doesn't feel drying, because this is moisturizing, but it also works as a primer. So, let me be great. Don't judge me, please. The next one is foundation. That was hard for me because I'm not a big foundation girl. I prefer BB creams. But the foundation that I have been using lately for the past few months is this bad boy right here. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade, they changed the name apparently, according to iHeart, because that's where I buy this foundation from. They changed the name apparently. It used to be caramel, but now it's honey, because the box said honey, but the sticker still says caramel, and even on the box it said honey, formerly known as caramel. So I don't know what's going on in that world, but I absolutely adore this foundation. I love this foundation, but sometimes you don't want to use foundation, and that's me. Sometimes I don't want to use foundation, so I use BB cream. So yeah, and my favorite BB cream is Tarte Amazonian Clay. I know a lot of people hate them right now, but Amazonian Clay is life. So yeah, there's that. Number 3, the third category is concealers. And now we get into the Nikki can't choose just one because it's too hard. And it's because I use one of them before I put on my makeup, and I use the other one on top of the foundation. So that's why I'm saying it's hard, because this is Luna Cosmetics Long Lasting Tip Concealer, and yeah, it's a Korean brand, and I use this before I put my foundation on and to prime my lids, and I love it. However, my tried and true on top of the foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in 35 Deep. That's why it's hard for me to choose, because I don't put the Maybelline on before my foundation. When I do foundation, I put on the Luna. So that's why it's hard for me to just choose one, because I use them both all the time. Especially, I just started using this one in the second or first week of March, and I love it. I really do. It's actually very good. I want to try that. They have color correcting concealers too, and I want to try them. So yeah. So the next 3 categories, I'm going to do 3 by 3, so because it's a lot easier for me to do it that way. Bronzer, blush, highlight. Now, bronzer for me is a little weird because I actually use this as my bronzer. I know that's weird for some people because it's technically a highlighter, but on me, because of how dark it is, it does not look like a highlighter. It looks like a bronzer. So I use this. This is Jeffree Star Dark Horse. I use this on for me as a bronzer. I don't use it, you see that on me? I don't use it as a highlight because it won't look like a highlight on me. I'm blending it out. Yeah, that's okay, it's a highlight on my hand because my hands are actually lighter than my face. But I don't use it as a highlight, I use it as a bronzer, and that's just me. That's just my style. And this is part of my project plan, and look how far we're getting. That's great. In terms of highlight, that would be this one, which is also a Jeffree Star, Uranus. I absolutely adore this highlight. Like, I love it so much. I adore it. I love it. It's in my inner corners right now. It's on my cheeks right now, on top of this one. So yeah, I use these two. If you follow me on Instagram, I use these two all the time, simultaneously, all day, every day. But that's just me. Oh, that blended out nicely. Yeah, so, and then blush. I don't really wear blush. It's rare. But when I do, I use this brand, Korean brand, which is Pouch, in the shade Sexy Swan. It is basically like a pinky coral shade, because she does have a shade called Coral, and that one's like more peachy orange, where this is more a pinky, like it's showing up weird on camera. It's not that dark. It's actually not. I don't know why it looks so dark. But that's what it looks like. Swatch that down here. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And when I do wear blush, this is the one that I use, but I rarely wear blush, so yeah, there's that. But when I do, it's always, I have a lot of blush, but when I do wear blush, it's always just this. Sorry, there's a brush in the bottom. When I wear it, it's always this. So if I had to choose one, it would be this one. The next three: eyeshadow, brows, mascara. Starting with the eyeshadow, again, it's hard for me to just choose one palette or for eyeshadow, because I religiously use, like, some palettes I use all the time interchangeably. I combine, and sometimes when I do like my natural looks, my regular looks, my not so crazy looks, like this what I'm wearing on my face right now, I always combine these two together. Always. I always find myself going into this is Manny MUA, by the way, in Makeup Geek. Always going into this palette and using these shades for my transition shade and my buffer shades. And then after I use those for the transition and the buffer, I always go into the androgyny palette for the inner corner, the lid, outer corner, like somewhere in there. And usually when I use this and this together, if you follow me on Instagram, the look is always the same. It's always Fetish, Dominatrix, Deja Vu from this palette, always. It's sometimes Frosting, but rarely. But it's always those three: Fetish, Dominatrix, Deja Vu, on top of Luna, Beaches and Cream, Soda, and Frappe. So, Luna, Beaches and Cream, Frappe, Soda. It's always those. So yeah. That's why I can't choose one palette in this case, because I always put these two together. And if you notice, if you look at this one, if you look at the Manny MUA palette, you can tell which ones I use a lot. Like, I like the bottom row, but I'm clearly more prone to the first two rows, but don't judge me. Didn't forget, there's brows, and then there's mascara. Brows. I absolutely, yes, I had to bring the whole kit because I love this whole kit. I use the whole kit. This is the Benefit Cosmetics Brow Kit in Deep, and I use all of this stuff, minus the little brow stencils. I use all of this. I absolutely adore this Cabral product. It's my favorite product. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know that. So yeah, there's not really much to say about it. It's just, today my brows are Benefit. My brows are always Benefit. And then mascara. Again, it's hard to choose one because there's the lower lash. There's, you know, it changes all the time. But lately, I've been using this Korean brand, Idol, but on the weekends I always use the Maybelline Hyper Curl. So that's what I'm saying, like, it's hard to choose just one. But if I had to pick one of these, it would be the Maybelline Hyper Curl. No offense, like, this makes my lashes look great, but this makes them look great and it curls them. This doesn't really curl them, it just makes them longer. That's why if you watch any of my videos and I'm using this one, it's always with another one, because this doesn't curl. It just makes them longer. So then I have lashes like this sticking out, and I have to, like, use another one to make them go back. So yeah, there's that. The last two for this video, for this tag: lipstick and contour. And no, my go-to lipstick is not the one on my face, although I know some people wish it was. It would be if I wasn't a teacher. But my go-to lipstick is this lippy stick from ColourPop in the shade Candy Paint. I absolutely adore this shade. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it. I love it. I love everything about it. I'm probably going to, when I take this off, probably going to put this one on. I love it so much, and I love the feel of their lippy sticks. I know some people don't like them, but I like them. And like this look, this lip goes with so many of my looks. Like I could be bright blue eyeshadow. This would still fit, believe it or not. Do red eyeshadow. This would still fit, I've done it before. Yellow. I've done yellow eyeshadow before and wore this lip, so that's why I like it. And the contour. Like, look at me being successful with my project pan. Finally, because it took me a while, which is why I never did an update. This is the Half-Hearted contour from Makeup Geek, and it is their warm medium shade. And I have been using this one and another one. I think it's called Warm-Hearted, Self-Hearted. I used 2 of them from Makeup Geek because in the wintertime I'm a little lighter, so I have to use that one. But it's springtime, and clearly I've only been using this for the past 2 months. But I go in when I contour my face. I contoured my face today, and when I do contour, I go in. And a lot of the time when I use this, I use it on my nose mostly, so that's why it gets used up a lot. Because even if I don't contour my cheeks, I always contour my nose. So I'm gonna have to get another one. But again, Half-Hearted in warm medium, but they also have like deep medium and light and fair and blah 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 by the same name. So you know, you can try it if you want. And I actually like Makeup Geek contours or contour powders because it is a powder. And the center looks that way because I sometimes wet my brush, and so yeah, but it be like that sometimes. That was the last category, so pretty much done, basically done. If I tagged you, you gotta do it. Tag, you're it. Actually, if you made it this far in the video and you're watching this, you're also it. I am going to leave the categories in the description. The people I tagged are gonna be in the description. All that good jazz. So until next time, which is be another tag video, so don't judge me. Until the next tag video or the next video, bye.